Assalamu alaikum. I remember the first time I rode my bike with 120 kilometers per hour. It was a reckless decision, one fueled by the thrill of speed and naivety of youth. The sky was clear, the road stretched out like a ribbon of opportunity, and the engine's roar was a symphony to my ears. As I accelerated, the world around me began to blur. The speedometer crept up, and soon I was pushing past 100, then 110, and finally hitting 120 kilometers per hour. The rush was indescribable. I was without a helmet. The wind was no longer a gentle breeze, but a fierce force whipping against my face. My eyes started to water uncontrollably, tears streaming backwards instead of falling down. It was a bizarre sensation, like crying in reverse. The droplets pulled by the sheer force of wind rather than gravity. With every passing second, my mouth filled with air, ballooning my cheeks. I tried to close my lips, but the pressure was relentless. My eyes already narrowed to slits, struggled to stay open. The raw power beneath me, the vibrations of the bike, the sheer velocity made me feel invincible and vulnerable at the same time. My heart pounded, each beat amplified by the adrenaline coursing through my veins. The sound of the wind was deafening, a constant roar that drowned out everything else. In those moments, time seemed to stretch and contract simultaneously. I was acutely aware of every sensation, the sting of the wind, the blur of the road, and the grip of my handlebars. My mind was a paradox of clarity and chaos, fully present, yet racing ahead. Eventually, the rational part of my brain cut through the euphoria, reminding me of the fragility of my situation. I eased off the throttle, the bike gradually slowing down, the wind's roar softened, and the tears stopped their backward trails. My heart still racing, and hands trembling slightly as the adrenaline wore off. In the quiet that followed, I cruised at a speed of 50, catching my breath and reflecting on the madness of what I'd just done. It was a moment of pure, unfiltered exhilaration. But more than that, this was this experience deepened my love for my bike. It was as if we had bonded over this shared moment of insanity and thrill. I felt more connected to it, understanding its power and limits in a way I hadn't before. This ride was a step closer to embracing my inner speed demon, igniting a passion for speed that I knew would shape my future rides. Every twist of the throttle, every lean into a curve became more meaningful. This bike wasn't just a this wasn't just a bike anymore. It was my gateway to freedom and adrenaline. Thank you.